Capricorn. Welcome to your September general reading. Hope you're amazing. We're going to jump right in and see what we have for you for September, Capricorn. Oh, that one really wanted to come out, didn't it? Internal youth. Ooh, new energy. Ooh, overwhelming sense of a clean slate. Rebellion and seduction. Okay. You have this overwhelming energy of a clean slate in September. Like everything is going your way. It's very interesting because it feels like you can start anew. Like you can have this like new, just anything you want you can do. You can try. You can start new projects. You can open up to new love. It's all like yours. I do want to say this. In September, you do have to be aware that when you do start new projects, because you're open to do that, it does come with its own challenges, but not in a bad way. It's just like you're expanding, you're progressing. So you have to adjust your vision. You have to adjust the direction that you're going in. So you have to have a positive mindset. If you look at every hump as something negative, then that's what it's going to be. And just keep that kind of soul's purpose of where it is that you're going and what it is that you want. Oh, beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's intoxicating. Your energy for September is intoxicating. That's the word that I'm going to use. So you have an opportunity to plan, to make decisions for the future and moving forward. If there is some sort of decision that you're trying to make, I would say yes, especially if it's taking you in a positive direction. You are creating a new beginning for yourself. And of course, it can be scary, but it should be really exciting that you're doing this. You're going towards like your happiness, your like wish come true, your fulfillment. Beautiful. I love this for you, Capricorn. Okay. So we have the World. We're using the Kitty Tarot. 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. What is that? I want to say that's the King of Pentacles, the Empress, the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands and the Star. Listen, Capricorn, September, beautiful, okay? We have hopes and dreams coming true, okay? And needing to put your energy behind it with the 7 of Wands, okay? This is like, you deserve this. You deserve this, and not only deserve it, you need it for yourself, This is your chance to make changes, to have the life that you want, and then the one that you deserve as well, It's like stand up for what you believe in. Think about the long term and the happiness that you bring. It's like you have this beautiful, inspiring thing that gives you optimism and hope for the future in front of you. And you should take this energy this month and run with it. It's beautiful. Let's talk about the major arcana. So we have the Star, beautiful, the World, beautiful, Empress, also beautiful. The Empress is in the middle, and this is about nurturing yourself. September is a very nurturing month for you, meaning that whatever you put your hand in, whatever you try to do, as long as it is nurturing to you and supportive to you, it will grow, okay? You're putting an end to the past with the World. So what you have known in the past is now going to be gone. It's all about your happiness. It's all about prosperity moving forward. It's all about you feeling good, being comfortable. Money is going really well. If you are having any money issues, they will come to an end in September. I see that there was, I feel like there was a lot of conflict, disputes, or tension, but this is more like I don't know what to do for myself, or I'm not ready to let this old life go. I'm scared of what's going to come. And in September, you feel definitely more comfortable with it. You see the abundance ahead. It's like you feel more comfortable to take that step and to do the things you need to do for yourself. Um, it's like you can see through the window of the future and you're like, well, that looks better than where I am, you know? Um, so now this is your chance to make that decision to like cross those waters. Oh, I love that you have the Queen of Earth and the King of Pentacles. This also talks of a relationship that is stable and someone wants to be stable with you. This also talks about you being very comfortable in your life. It's a feeling of security where you are. So it's easier to leave the past behind because you're going to feel more comfortable in September where it is that you're going. Not only that, it's worth holding on to what it is that you have, which brings about that feeling of wanting to nurture it, wanting it to last, wanting to protect it. So if there is an issue, which I feel like there may be a small issue, but it's so small that I feel like you can get past it. It's one of those things where it's like it's hard to go from single to allowing someone to enter into your space, but you're going to allow that to happen because the relationship is just, they're showing you that it's okay. So you're like, okay, well, I'm okay with that. Yeah, your job is nurturing you. I feel like your friends are. Relationships are very nurturing, very happy. Capricorn, this is the best reading this month. Best reading this month. And you are just like, let's do this. Let's go ahead. Maybe you're like, let's have kids. Let's be together. Let's start a family with someone. You're just like, everything is coming to you. Beautiful. Beautiful. It just makes sense. This feels like it makes sense. So I see you wanting to protect what it is that you have. And I also see your environment, your job, the person that you're dealing with wanting to protect this relationship and what it is that you're building. Those of you in a relationship, I definitely see someone going from single to this is something that I want to have. I want to be next to this Capricorn. I want to work with them. I want to do these things with them. This is phenomenal. If there were issues with you really wanting to move a relationship forward and the other person like wanting to be single, I see that changing in September where it's more of a teamwork, you know. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. This is fantastic. I'm going to start clarifying though. Yeah, for a while, I feel like you haven't really been opening up to anything emotional because it feels like Capricorn, you've been like, okay, well, emotional things don't really get me anywhere, right? It just makes me weak, or it makes me not strong, or not look at things clearly. Also, I see that you're not sure if someone was going to make a choice on you, or if something was going to go your way or not. So the easiest thing to do was just to stay where you were. It was like you were hanging out right on the edge, even though you were ready to like walk off that cliff and start that new life, you know? This is someone seeing your worth. If this is a person, if this is a job, this is like some like people seeing your worth where you work. But you still not being able to see it, or you still not being sure of it. This is a call to embrace the unpredictability of things. So I'm going to say that this is a person, because this is, in this, how this is coming out, this is a person. This is someone that is like, well, maybe it's not stable, or maybe it's not going to go in the right direction, or maybe we like different foods. And they're really thinking things out like way too big, like making molehills into mountains, you know? And this is more like, do you want to nurture it? Do you want to stay here? Does this feel stable? Then it's worth your time and energy. And I feel like Capricorn, you're just kind of hanging out, waiting to see what that decision is going to be, and trying to face your fears as well. Because like I said, here you see something that's worth holding on to. So I feel like there's a bit of a disorganized feeling here. It feels like kind of up in the air. Like, oh, well, let's just see what happens. Let's see where this goes. It's originating a little bit in the fear of like opening up and just exploring the possibilities and wanting to be specifically clear. So there's one person maybe that just wants to go with the flow, and there's another person that wants to be very clear on what's happening. If this is a work situation, it's like, oh, I would just like to know where things are going. I would just like to know if the universe can give me a yes, we're in the right direction. Before I start doing new things, or before I try something different, or whatever, or take this opportunity, whatever it may be. But a lot of this is the challenge of you not taking that step, of you not moving forward, of you not being spontaneous. That's what it is. It's like you're on the edge, Capricorn, of something that wants you to take a dive, or someone that wants you to take that dive. Okay? Because of fear, or not knowing, like a fear of the unknown. Yep, Capricorn, you are going to take some sort of risk, take some sort of step, take some sort of job opportunity. I really just see you doing that, and I see it working out really well. It feels to me like everything goes as planned, like it fits the category that it's supposed to be in. And whatever lack of interest or detachment that you felt from this, you now start to get that motivation from it. And you just feel like, oh, I did the right thing, I feel secure. I feel good. I feel like this is it. We're doing it, Yeah, someone gets to move away from their sadness or being lonely because of this, or feeling like someone doesn't see them in work or job opportunities. Yeah, it's like you see this seven of sword. I mean, this eight of swords doesn't feel very trapped to me. It feels more like now I can take responsibility, without doing it blindly. I know that I'm in the right direction because of this emotional fulfillment that I'm feeling. So, somebody is seeing, okay, that this is worth nurturing, that this is worth the time. I see it growing. I see it being lucrative for you and this other person, or you in a work situation. So it does take you away from any like scarcity mentality that you had, or feeling like it was going to be bad. It makes it easier for you. Happiness. Yeah, now you're not relying on someone else or something else or a job opportunity or money to make you happy. You're seeing that all of that was just a hollow victory, really. Like you just getting that single word, or knowing what the direction is, or like hearing that yes or no, or having that clarity really wasn't as important as the bigger picture, even though you did get it. I'll say that. But that's not what's going to keep nurturing you at this point. Now it's all about the fulfillment, the happiness, the security that you're feeling. So it's more about the feelings and less about the physical parts of things. So you're not only doing things you're doing things in a new way and a different way. Okay. But you've never felt more in control. You've never felt more in the right place. Yeah, you definitely feel in control. And ready to defend what it is that you have. You don't want anything to come in and stop this from being abundant to you, or stop this from working. So you're being very protective of what it is that you have, or what it is that you have created. You're not going to let anybody stop you. I feel like this is interesting. We're taking a left turn because it feels like somebody is really thinking about money. They're really money oriented and about the future. I feel like someone doesn't see your vision. I'm going to say that. Someone doesn't see your vision, and they feel like you need to be inspired to do more, and they're going to help you do that. I feel like they're in a good space, but it's like they don't see your vision. Okay. And they want to help you create a vision. And I feel like they're doing this in a friendly way, but you feel like I'm in control. I'm doing the thing that I want to do. Just let me do it. This is very much a side story. Yeah, it's like you're going to continue doing what it is that you're doing, maybe lying to them and telling them something different, but you're not going to change what it is that you're doing. I feel like you have faith that things are just going to be good. It's like you're agreeing to disagree. Like, oh, I see what you're saying, but I feel like you're not expanding your mind to see it my way more. They feel like you don't see the truth. You feel like they don't see the bigger picture, but I feel like you're both just kind of dealing with it, having compassion for each other. Yeah. It's like this person just doesn't want to be in a hardship or have money problems for the rest of their life. This was very much a sad story at the end, so I'm sorry about that, Capricorn. But let's pull some. Okay. Truth and boundaries. Yeah. Know what it is that you want this month, Capricorn. Okay. Know what it is that you want. Understand that someone, you know, let me look at it like this, because I feel like someone is entering your life or something new is entering your life, and you have to take it with a grain of salt. It's one of those things where you have to learn each other, or you have to learn this situation. You've never been here before, but also at the same time, it's important for you to know your boundaries and what you want for your life. What you will bend on and what you won't. Because you don't want to just try everything or bend on everything. You do want to have something that is yours. So this is a good time to really come together, compromise, think how this is going to work for me. What do I need to do to make things work? It's hard. This energy is hard, Capricorn. I'm going to tell you why, because there's so many different stories that I'm getting here. Because some of this is a relationship. Some of it, this is work. And then there's this weird side story down here. But all in all, you do have this opportunity to take this next step into this new phase of your life. But you have to be true to yourself. And you can't step beyond your boundaries. It's like you're putting two whole lives or two whole situations together, and both of you need to know your own particular boundaries and how you can meet in the middle. Like that circle graph. I can't think of what it's called, but the circles that come together and they merge, you have to figure out what that compromise is. You don't want to overlap the circles. Okay, so out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? Hey, I told you. New beginnings all over the place, Capricorn, okay? Tens are about endings, going straight into a new beginning, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. So take stock in what is changing, beautiful and negative, whatever that may be. And I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.